is, man. This is the Green Room. Philly D and Mr. Gemini on the mic in a warm-up to a show about nothing.
And we're live. Another episode of the Green Room on tap with Mr. Gemini.
It's like fucking PBS over here, some Masterpiece Theater.
It sure is. I'm just going to start talking like Bob Ross from now on.
And just happy little squirrels. Fluffy little clouds.
Accident.
We're just going to put a happy little tree right here.
But dude, you know what? I love that with Bob Ross. There is no mistakes, only happy little accidents.
And you know, he normally didn't talk like that. Like that became his persona after a while. Like he changed his whole voice pattern.
Well, when he came back from the war, man, he dropped from the military. He kind of like dipped out of society, just became an artist and just painted.
And he was damn good.
Yeah, well, he painted a lot.
You know how many paint sets he sold? Well, he didn't sell them, but well, he did. Let's be honest.
Yeah, him
you know how
him
much
as a
money
brand.
he got from that?
Oh, not a damn dime.
Nothing.
No, but he got to paint for PBS like for years.
He was apparently the ladies' man too.
Whoa.
And that was a perm. That was totally a perm.
That was
Totally
that's not natural.
That was not natural.
But yeah, we should probably introduce. We got a buddy with us tonight. I've been trying to get this guy on, and I feel like because I remember initially when we talked, I was like, bro, I got to get you on. You're like, nah, I'm the background guy. I make shit happen. Like I hook up the communities. Like I just want to I'm just here to help.
We're background guys.
Yeah, but I'm like, no, bro, you got to get on. But then, the past couple of months as I've been pumping stuff out, all of a sudden he was just like, bro, I gotta be on the show. And I was like, bro, we're booked. However, tonight we had a cancellation, which was dope as shit. Because now we got our dude on. What's up, brother?
Not a lot, man. How you guys?
We're good, dude.
Doing
What
well,
do you? Introduce yourself. Tell people who you are and all that stuff. Paint some word pictures and shit.
All right. Well, my name is Johnny. My music name is Unreal. I'm based out in.
Okay. And how long you been?
There's a little bit.
There's a little bit what?
That's a little bit about who I am.
That's
Go
just a
ahead.
little.
Give me the-
Just gotta tease them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, leave them wanting more, man. That's how it works, right? That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're also you're a Facebook influencer now too, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
It really is because I have followers on Facebook under people that look at my. So it's kind of different.
Yeah, right. Dude, your audio's been it's clipping in and out on us, man. This is a bummer.
Let me try to take this video.
Yeah, because you're really breaking up now.
Yeah, because you weren't. Yeah, it wasn't before. Then all of a sudden, dude, we.
I know.
I wonder if it's you find a place that works.
Okay, bro.
Where's your Wi-Fi? Find your Wi-Fi. I don't hate how that shit works, especially where I'm at, man. Because the freaking walls are made of stone and shit here. So it's dude, yeah,
well, you don't wanna sit right on
Wi-Fi's
top
stronger
of
in the
it,
front of the house than it is the back of the house. It's crazy because I'm pretty sure the router, it's all actually in the back of the house. So it's closer to it and it doesn't.
How about now? Am I cutting out?
Oh, there
That's
you go,
much
bro.
better.
There you are.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know what's going on, but next time we'll be more prepared.
It's all good, brother. Hey, man. So we're still figuring out. We just started doing video a couple weeks back. So we're just now.
Yeah.
We're getting into the new tech stuff too. So I mean, it's all good, man. That's what's great about what we do here is we don't give a fuck.
It's funny because I'm gonna have to retrain myself to be on video now. Remember how many times I'd be trying to do stuff with my hands and it's like, bro,
What do I normally do with my hands? Shit's just flailing. Nothing going on. But yeah,
Like Ricky Bobby.
fucking right.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
that's exactly it.
Oh my god, dude, I love that movie so hard. There's so many good things about that movie. For real. Think about it, man. Dear little baby Jesus. Just laying there in your manger. He's just like, oh, bro. Will Ferrell fucking kills everything he does.
I like to picture Jesus at the front row at a Leonard Skinner concert, and I'm just fucking wasted.
Dude, I'd be curious. How much did he actually write on that movie, or ad lib? When the director's just like, "Fuck it, give me a cut." Show me some, and then
it's got to be all improv.
I mean, I feel like quite a bit would be, or at least it would, if the director was giving him the option, or quite often, which I assume he would. I would also assume that most of the cuts they took would probably be, him just running through shit, which isn't 100% ad libbed at that point because you've already run the scene so many times that it's like but you do get to switch it up and change it. But it's you get to be in the character more, like in the moment.
Yeah, I think you're probably right about that.
Yeah, I mean, I fucking hate this table. I gotta get a new table for us.
I know you're having issues like moving it around.
It's all squeak because I'm so heavy and I lean on it and it makes noises,
squeaking and doing all
bumping. Jesus, fuck, what's wrong with me tonight? It's crazy.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, no, I talk about Will Ferrell a lot, just as an actor in sense because he really is like wide spectrum. I mean. Most people know him for his satire and comedy and just,
Streaking the quad.
Yeah, right. The naked guy in old school. But in actuality, like he's a super dope for real actor. I mean, I always talk about Stranger Than Fiction.
It's cold out there, isn't it, Frank?
Yeah.
Took me a minute.
Sorry, derail.
Is he like he's like, huh? And he like looks down. He's like, oh, sad face. Oh, buddy. Hey, you think KFC's open?
Dude, he just gets me.
Dude, he does. But like again, man, like Stranger Than Fiction, he was playing a serious role, but there was such a innocence to it that it was comedic. So he still had that laughter or that levity that came with the, that role and whatnot. But like, dude, it was fucking good. Plus, then there was, what was the one we were talking about before? The movie where all the shit's on the lawn. You looked it up for us. Fuck. It's
the movie Worldwide?
She knows JD knows what we're talking about. Yeah, it's the one where
it's on the lawn.
What's the name of that restaurant? With all the shit on the walls?
Oh, with the mozzarella sticks and all the goofy shit on the walls. Oh, what shenanigans? Oh yeah. No, because we were talking about it with the one cat.
Everything must go.
Everything must go. Thank you. Yeah, and that's where he basically like his life kind of comes apart in a sense, and you see quite often he's basically just sitting out on his front yard with like his stuff because he can't live in the house, but. Like it's still my house, and so he just like camps out on the lawn instead. And he's got like it looks like a yard sale. He's got the couch and stack of books and records, and I think there's a chair and
records.
Just everything. And people are like trying to come by and buy. He's like, it's not for sale. Like
he's an alcoholic who loses his job for being drunk, and his wife kicks him out and all of his possessions.
Yeah. What she said. But it's a great fucking character.
Sounds like a story of my life, bro.
There's a lot of comedy. There's a lot of comedy there. A lot of pain, but a lot of comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we've talked about that before, where that's where some of the best laughter comes from, is laughing at your own pain. I mean, it's how you can grow past it.
Got to, bro.
I mean, I don't think you have to. I mean, I definitely think it's one of the best ways to do it because it makes it more enjoyable.
Well, you need to get above it. You need
it's
to get
a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Yeah, coping mechanism. Yeah, I mean, it's defense.
Sure.
It's all that stuff. It's taking tactics to redirect and it's it doesn't matter. That's what I always say to you. It doesn't matter what you think the thing is, as long as you believe that's the thing that's going to get you to where you got to go. Then you got to do that, especially if it's not hurting you or those around you.
Well, yeah, right, obviously, but
yeah, those are like the main roles.
I think there's a thin line between like crying and laughter.
Absolutely.
Like if you couldn't hear the audibles and you just seen their facial expression, I don't think you'd be able to tell the difference.
Well,
I mean,
they're connected though, because
right.
It's kind of like a weird cycle. Like I've laughed until I've laughed until I've cried, and I've cried until I've laughed. So. Right? If you cry it out and you get rid of it, and now it's like, look at me, I'm stupid, and you're laughing at yourself, and I've done that before. Where it seems like it's kind of a cyclical expression. Like
guilty.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think if all of us were really honest with ourselves, a high majority of individuals have probably done, at least one, if not both, for sure.
I mean, everybody's laughed until they've cried, right? If you haven't lived,
I've laughed till I farted.
You're like, oh my god, stop!
I have one friend, and every time we get together, we're crying and like peeing our pants.
That's so gross.
It's like someone's tickling you, like literally physically tickling you.
Are we talking about like while you're peeing your pants?
Where you
like
put your hand out, you're like, oh my god, stop. I gotta go.
Like, what's wrong with you? They're hyperventilating over there. Are you a hyperventriloquist or something? What's wrong with you? Dude.
So this is what we do anyway.
But dude, I mean, honestly, like, so some of the best like comedy shows I've gone to, I wasn't even laughing at them because I went like silent. I was laughing so hard. Where it starts out, you're just like, and then you're just breathing. You can't breathe. There's like nothing coming in and out, but your body's still like epileptic, like seizing.
Who is your favorite comedian?
Yeah, of all time or like recent?
Yeah. All time. No. All time.
Damn, bro.
I mean, fuck. Well,
that's a big list.
Well, so my top.
Mine are like philosophers.
Well, so yeah, my top
like George
four.
Carlin and Bill Burr.
So my top four would be Richard Pryor, George Carlin, Dave Chappelle. Cats like that.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but I mean, but like you said, philosopher. I mean, it's like somebody who makes you think. Carlin makes you think. Pryor is filthy, but he makes you think. Carlin is filthy, but he makes you think. Like, you know what I mean? Dave Chappelle is filthy, but he makes you think.
Some of the best jokes, I think, is so uncomfortable you just laugh at it because you don't know what else to do.
And I think that's Dave Chappelle's big thing is he tries to find those moments.
The uncomfortable laugh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, somewhere in there's a release. You know what I mean? I think that's what it really is. It's like, oh, I can laugh at that.
Yeah.
But it's always a weird time lapse. If you get it right on the edge,
timing,
on the cusp of, all right, dude, that's not even funny.
Yeah. Boo.
Do you listen to like funny songs at all? Do you like humor in your music?
Funny how?
How am I funny? Tell me.
I don't know, like Purple Pills, Eminem, or like.
Ooh, but so Purple Pills is. I mean, you're talking about D12, and lyrically, so I don't see that as a funny song. I see that as just comically written. So it's not so much like humorous. It's just it's well written. Just it's satire. It's just,
humorous song. What about Bloodhound Gang? The lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying.
Right? Yes.
Or the Ballad of Chasey Lane.
Right.
Like, dear Chasey Lane.
Dude, but yeah. I mean,
I'm not going to repeat the rest.
Yeah, right. Scotty doesn't know.
That's where you laugh because it's inappropriate? Is that
pretty much? Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you're also talking about like Weird Al too. I mean, Weird Al was like straight, like he's just all parody basically, but taking well-known stuff and putting his twist on it. That shit is hilarious, dude. He's amazing live. That guy is an absolute entertainer.
He's a performer.
No jokes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hands down,
through and through.
Oh, I've seen him a few times. Would see him again. He is fucking hilarious,
bro. I saw that. We were together. We saw that where he actually went out off stage.
Oh, the one show,
short break, and then he came back in the fat costume.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm fat. You know it. Yeah.
And it was freaking hilarious.
What is it? Get a ham and a Swiss and whole.
Seen Gallagher too.
Fuck yeah, Gallagher, man. But he's also, he's intelligent and he makes you think, but he's fucking, exploding watermelons in front of you. So you go home laughing. He gives you all that raw humor that is also very deep and thoughtful, but then he's just like, go home happy. Yeah. You got fucking watermelon. Yeah.
Mitch Hedberg.
Dude, right.
But delivery was everything.
And I think he got you to question more just things, like to have a different perspective, not so
like
much
the highlighter
things.
What did he say?
We like leave a message.
I wrote my friend a letter with a highlighter, and he thought I was trying to show him certain parts of a piece of paper. Or koala bear investigation.
Wait, the koala bear what?
You don't remember the koala bear?
Oh, I
Okay.
thought you said koala
like a
bear
koala- he was
assassination.
talking about a koala infestation.
Oh, infestation. Yeah. There you go. I thought you said koala like assassination.
could you imagine that?
Koala what?
You turn on the lights.
And they all scatter. And I said, come here. I want to hold you and pet you on the top of your head. Like,
Mitch,
cutest infestation.
I'm trying not to
ever.
laugh.
rest in peace, Mitch.
Dude, it's nah, I don't. But see, but that's always why. Like my favorite one was the escalator one, where he's like, escalators can never break; they can only become stairs. And it's like,
Yeah. I remember. I know you're talking about.
Like there would
Why did they
never
put a
no
sign on it?
he would say there would never be an out of order sign. It would only be like escalator.
Temporarily.
Rarely stairs. Sorry for the convenience.
You got his cadence down like on pack.
Right.
Oh, we love this dude. Yeah, we're obsessed with this cat.
I haven't
He's
slept
fucking
for 10 days
No, he's dead, right?
yeah.
because that would be too long.
Yeah, he was. Oh man, I don't think he was a part of the 27 Club or whatever it was, or I don't think so. I think he was
I'd
like in
have
his
to look that up.
30s. Yeah, I think he was early 30s.
I think he might have been 29. Hold on.
Okay. I mean, I know he was like, yeah, but
Well, I think it might have been drugs,
it's. I think it was. Yeah, in fact, several. I think it was.
but he was troubled. As all really good comedians, unfortunately, it's just kind of comes with the territory.
We talk Robin Williams all the time. I mean,
So would you say sometimes?
sometimes the happiest,
happiest
clown is
clown.
the saddest clown.
Yeah, and he was definitely a clown.
Yeah.
Although I think most of that was cocaine, but
Well, I mean, from the story.
from the start, anyway.
His mom went on record after the fact and said that he had a heart condition, but the cocaine probably didn't help.
Oh,
And
Robin
he had
Williams or Mitch Hedberg.
if you were microdosing, maybe, but
Mitch Hedberg.
Okay. Well, because I mean, we were.
yeah, we're talking both. Yeah,
And he just turned 37 when he died.
37. Okay. See, that's why I was like, I don't feel like it was 27. Yeah, it was
it's still
37.
7 though.
I don't think it's
There's
7.
a 7 in there, so I can see maybe.
I don't
And
think
there's a 3.
Help you, okay?
And there's a 3. We're just like naming things now. It's like, it's a number.
Lamp.
Yeah.
And they're next to each other.
It's prime. It's a
love-
prime number.
I love lamp.
I love table. I love desk.
Let's share.
You guys really want to know what love is?
What's love got to do with
I
this?
want you to show me.
How's this, baby?
I want to know what love is.
Do you know who's gonna take you home?
But all you need is love.
Oh, dude, you know what?
Oh, the dun, 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 dun. The
All
Beatles.
you need is love. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
they actually wrote that for a TV show. It was the first multi-broadcast.
It does have that sound to it.
Well, yeah, no, it was the first like multi-country broadcast of a single like episode, or you know what I mean, like
Wait, what was
single
this?
production, and it was like I think it was like Germany, France, England, maybe Spain, and yeah, and they directed it, wrote it, and it was one of their TV movies that they did.
What was the song for Wonder Years?
I don't ask her. That's what she. That's
can't-
what the fact checker's for.
I know it.
Like I know shit.
should know
was
that.
was it
I'm sorry,
Creedence?
re-ask the question.
The Wonder Years
The
theme
Wonder
song. Creedence? No.
Oh,
Fuck. It's killing me now.
I should-
Wonder Years song.
Yeah, the
the
show, The Wonder Years. Yeah, it's what did you? What we're all
I know,
just
I'm
gonna
like
sit here and
totally
talk about.
throwing up-
Screw this shit. It's the green room. I don't give a fuck.
It doesn't.
Someone else will figure this out right now.
all I know.
There's nothing to figure out.
What? No.
What? We're just what?
Oh, dude,
It
Joe
says the
Cocker?
Wonders Years theme.
It was just a theme.
No, it was
The opening credits theme song.
for the Wonder Years, the original Wonder Years from back in the 80s.
Not the Don Cheadle remake, the original.
Don Cheadle. I love me some Don Cheadle. What is the song? I don't feel like that's correct. This is gonna irk me now.
No, I thought it was like a for real song, like a.
Yeah, wasn't it Joe Cocker or something? What song? Yeah, if I say, yeah, look, that's
Would you stand up and walk?
Yeah, but I don't think that is Joe Cocker, but I think that's Joe Cocker does that though.
You just like saying Cocker.
Cocker.
Yeah, I was saying in my head, I was like Joe Cocker.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, he's fucking dope. I mean, because he does like Woodstock. He does get by with help with a little friend. Get by with help from my friends. Yeah, fucking the Beatles song. And it's still today like one of the most amazing renditions. I mean, shit, I put it on the music show a couple months back. Actually, I had like a whole Woodstock set. I played all the dope Woodstock shit, bro. Yeah, the good stuff, the shit that doesn't normally get played.
Oh. The first show I ever went to was Comstock Rock. And like I was eating pizza with that one-armed drummer. Or was it one leg? No, it was a one-armed drummer.
The one-armed drummer from the drummer
Def
from
Leppard.
Leppard only has one arm.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
And I was like 13 years old. I'm just getting fucking wasted at this white mansion with like these hairband guys, and they just think it's awesome. And then after the show, me and 3 bands went down there and got all the money off the mosh pit floor and bought more beer.
Now that's smart. That's fucking smart.
Yeah, it was so cool, man. He was so humble.
You'll never find a whole wallet though, because it's always attached to a chain.
Back then, yeah.
No, we found 2 wallets.
Did you guys?
and condoms too.
And convenient.
They fell out of the wallets.
There was probably opportunity. That's all I'm saying.
That was weird. I didn't touch the condoms.
Oh yeah, no, hard pass.
I just smelled them and left.
All right, so now you get this set up, and that was okay.
Oh,
all right.
You get us. You get us.
That's it.
This is what we do here.
That's on point.
Oh yeah, no.
There's no such thing as a tangent here either,
dude, bro. Oh my god. So we had a buddy of mine on one time, and we're in the middle of having this conversation about proper bathroom etiquette between guys and girls, and like what it is for like urinal spacing and all this crazy shit. And I mean, we have like
I watched that.
Yeah, we have like super in depth like 10-minute conversation about it, and then all of a sudden he's like, I hate to to tangent or whatever. He's like, dude,
first off,
he's like, do people still watch Saturday morning cartoons? It's just like, yeah, he literally responds. He's like, well, all right, first of all, he's like, you never have to apologize for tangent.
Ever apologize for going on a tangent.
Dude,
I remember that.
If there's anywhere you're going to do it, it's right here, right now. It's just
it's a safe to say environment.
Yeah, this is how this works.
You're in the circle of trust.
Yeah, tree of trust.
The tree of trust.
Yeah. That's what.
Okay.
Oh, you fun.
So going back to the Wonder Years.
Oh, I thought we'd be like, fun fact: you made out with your sister. My sister.
Jump around. All right.
Sorry, go ahead.
So the original, with a little help from my friends, was written by Lennon and McCartney.
Right.
And sung by Ringo Starr.
Correct.
However.
Oh, yeah.
The version for the TV show was sung by Joe Cocker.
Okay. See, that's what I thought it was. Okay, so it was his version. I thought it was his version.
Cocker.
Yeah. But see, I was correct on all that, man. See, look at me, like I know some shit or something.
Dude, you're the music.
You know some shit.
Well, I mean, I should. I have a fucking music show for crying out loud.
You know a thing or two. I wouldn't say you have like a whole mind palace or anything, but a
mind palace.
You know a couple things.
A mind palace.
Yeah, no.
It's all about the mind palace, bro. I got to figure that out one day.
Dude, the only thing in my head is a movie screen.
That's a for real thing. The mind palace.
Sarcasm shows you have a healthy brain.
I thought you said stargasm. I was just like, oh, that sounds pretty out of this world.
What's star spasm?
Yeah, I was going to say stargasm sounds intense.
This is some shit I've never been. I mean, I don't know. Apparently, this is what the kids are into. I don't.
Today in biology.
Yeah, it's when you come so hard, you land on the moon.
Yeah, but no,
sarcasm.
Yeah, no, they do. So they say swearing and sarcasm is a sign of intelligence. I mean, at least you're being you're being a smart ass. I can say that. I don't know if that infers intelligence per se. However,
fuck that shit.
I don't. Damn straight, dude. No. Dude, that's
fuck that shit.
Well, no, so me, like one of my side gigs, because I got like 85,000 hustles and shit. I do trivia and shit. And sometimes, like, because it's a family style pub, we'll have like kids will show up and stuff. And so I'll go to the table and, be like, oh, hey, thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it, all polite and good and stuff. And then I'm like, hey, so this is pretty much an adult audience, just kind of giving you a heads up. And they're like, if they give me the whole, you're good, like we're green, we're, whatever. And it's just like, oh, fuck yeah, because we love and they're just like, right on. I'm like, all right, cool. These are my people. Oh, you do. I had a table come in this fucking week. And they were the table that was writing the filthiest shit. The table with the fucking kids. I'm just like, you guys are killing me right now.
What do you mean they were writing the filthiest shit?
So like sometimes, because like, all right, my thing is if you don't know the answer, don't leave it blank. At least put something in there. And if it makes me laugh, you're getting credit or a point. And
so people will try to.
Oh yeah, so they'll throw some gnarly shit. That's just it's not like R. Kelly filthy, but. They'll say like my mom's ass or some shit like that, or just asinine kind of like teenager childish shit, and they were the ones that were like writing the worst of it all. And it's
and if
just
it gets
like
a snicker, that's like 2 points or two.
No, if you get me to chuckle, it's a half point. If you get me to actually laugh, you get credit. If you get a guffaw, I'll give you bonus points.
The first time I got suspended in school, I told my science teacher I was going to be an astronaut. Because I wanted to explore Uranus. And I got suspended over that, man.
Dude, I know that joke so hard.
And I had to go explain that to my mom.
Bro, I got a better story than that, homie. This one was fucked up and I had no clue.
Why you gotta better him, dude?
Dude, because this is like a fucked up one.
Yeah, one up it.
But no, because it's also it's an astronaut joke too.
No, I don't do that. I know a guy that was way worse than me.
Well, no, because honestly, it's probably like on the same lines because it's a joke when I was a kid and about like space stuff, and it was completely inappropriate. His is funnier. Mine is like really lack of taste. So I'm out to dinner with my parents and we're like the only kids and it's like a bunch of their friends or whatever. So it's like 8 adults and me and my sister. And I'm fucking like
my
8.
Sister. Oh.
Yeah, no, yeah, but I'm like 8 or 9 years old. So I'm like, I'm young, naive, dumb as shit, basically. And the Challenger explosion had just happened like a few weeks or months prior to this.
I remember that.
And one of my parents' friends tells the joke, well, you know what NASA stands for, right? And the whole table's like, what? He's like, need another 7 astronauts. And I'm like,
oh no.
Right? But as an 8-ish, 9-year-old kid, I don't know. The table's laughing. I'm like, this shit kills. I'm going to write this down. Right? Yeah. Fast forward 3 days later, I'm in, my class. It's 3rd grade or whatever. And we're learning what acronyms are for the first time. Scuba, self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, all that good stuff, right?
Well, what, Ness?
I didn't know that was a fucking acronym.
Yeah, no, that is. Yeah. But
now you know.
Yeah, well, there you go. We also
we are
here.
educational.
We are. Yeah. There you go. But yeah, so then my teacher she's like, NASA. And she's like, does anyone know what NASA means? And of course, I'm like, bing, hands high in the air. Ooh, over. Like, dude, I know this answer and it's going to kill. Teacher's like, hey, yeah, so what's NASA stand for? And I'm like, need another 7 astronauts? Like, I'm fucking cocky about it.
Go to the office.
Oh, I don't, dude, I just spit this shit out. Like, I'm on fire. I'm like, I can't wait to tell this joke. You guys are going to roll on this. And no, it was instantly, you get out now. I will deal with you in a minute. Sit on the wall.
That liberal art confidence.
Like yelling. And I'm like, this killed the other night. What is, I'm confused by this,
You're done. You are done.
Yeah, well, but then my mom picks me up later and gets, from the principal. And so it's just like.
So this was before you understood the term, read the room.
This is before I understood what humor was and what, I thought laughs were laughs. It's like, Eddie Murphy,
dude,
when he was young, talking about the monkeys throwing the poop.
Yeah, I mean, I used to memorize like George Carlin and Eddie Murphy and.
Oh, right.
All the stuff we weren't supposed to be watching at that age.
Hey, man. Cheech and Chong, all that shit. I don't give a fuck.
I was like 8 or 9, and I was watching Richard Pryor on a VHS recordings. I don't remember which one it was, but one of my favorite his jokes is like he lights a match, and he goes like, "What is this?" And then he's That's Richard Pryor running down the street. And then he kind of just goes into that whole rant.
Dude, that's his fuck, what year is that? I want to say 79 or 82 special. It was right around.
Yeah, I think it was 79 actually. Sounds right.
Yeah, I think it was like his second special. Might have been his second one, I think. Well, because you got to remember at that time,
He had such a
dude, he was
good
dope as
stage presence.
shit. Yeah, he did. He had the energy. He had the pizzazz. You know, he had tempo and cadence. And I mean, there was a purpose behind what he was doing. I mean, again, dirty as shit. However, very intelligent. You know, and I wasn't supposed to watch him because he was, you know, filthy mouth. You know, mind you, I could have been learning some shit all that time, which, you know, I still watched him.
Just
even
because
though I
we
was
laugh at dick and fart jokes doesn't make us stupid.
Those are funny.
They're funny,
They're the best jokes.
right? I mean, you can't just skip over all of them.
I mean, you know, I mean, some of them are not jokes, but I mean, most of them are.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh yeah, no, we have the humor of like a, you know, an 8-year-old, 9-year-old, maybe 10 at best. Sometimes
You're giving yourself a little too
I
much
said at
credit.
best. I do. I shook the hand. I was like a half.
9.5.
Yeah, I was a 9.5. Yeah. But see, I mean, I also like, dude, George Lopez. Like
So
George
funny, yeah.
Lopez was coming out of the mid 80s, you know, and he was very much the same, but he was the Latino voice, which, you know, was even harder for him to kind of get put out there. Because I mean, up until that point, you
Didn't
only
him and
Desi Arnaz was like the
Joe Rogan call out Carlos Mencia or some shit
what? I
for like stealing jokes?
well, no,
Oh, wow.
Well,
Okay.
you know, no, yeah, I think so. I believe. I don't. Was it George Lopez or I think it was
G-Lo.
no.
Mencia.
Yeah, no, yeah, but Fluffy.
Gabriel
Fluffy. It was
Iglesias.
Fluffy and Rogan. That's all.
Yeah. That's. But I think I think Carlos, like he was, you know, accused of. It was alleged that he stole from several. It wasn't just like, you know, him or whatever else. But I think it was
several.
presumed that, you know, he was the grossest offender of that one. But yeah, I think it was. I don't know.
Yeah, because he had a show on Comedy Central and everything.
What Carlos Mencia did, yeah.
Yeah.
He had the Mencia show or whatever, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
Yep.
like that was
Yeah,
when they
I
were
don't
just
think
like naming the shows after the people. It was like the Chappelle
Mind of
Show.
Mencia.
Mind of Mencia. There you go. Thank you.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that Richard Pryor joke was 1980.
Okay, so then it would have been his 80 special. Yeah, which I think was still like maybe a second one or something. I don't know, like his first Showtime or whatever. When the fuck it was. All
Yeah, that
shit
would have
coming
been. See, the stuff I used to listen to when I was a kid was actually stuff that was in my grandfather's catalog on vinyl.
as it should have been.
And it was like the old Bill Cosby specials.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But not like where he was, because apparently there was a period where he was kind of nasty. But then he started cleaning up his act and tried to be like a family act. And like it was the whole biblical series, if you remember that, and like all the Noah and the Ark and all that. Like it was the old school stuff that I remember.
Yeah. I want to say that was Cosby like 76, 77.
Like if I heard Richard Pryor after that, it was just because I happened to be in the room or room adjacent.
Nah, man, I was always scheming.
I wasn't raised with it.
Dude, I was as a kid. If I was told not to watch it or be. Dude, I was like, what, dude, I'm allowed to do everything else, but this. I'm like, I don't. This
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, this don't compute. I'm like, well, see, this is what I love about how my parents raised me is the rules they had were very specific, and I mean, they were written specific. Like it was like law at this point. It was it was held to the word. So if you could figure out the loophole, if you could bypass it or whatever, it was just like, all right, you got me. Here's the new rule. And you're like, damn it. But then it's
We're going to write it up on the board.
But so they basically taught me my whole life that it's like, hey, just because this is the rule doesn't mean that that's how you have to do it. It just means that you need to work within this constraint. Do you think outside the box, man? I'm just saying.
I was raised by my grandparents, and my grandpa didn't talk much, but one day we went to go shoot target practicing, and out of nowhere he's like, "Hey," he called me John Lee Potato Salad.
That's it, bro.
And he'd go, hey, if I could offer you any advice, it would be to chop your dick off now. And I'm like 12 years old and I'm just fucking horrified.
I mean,
we had like 30 minutes to go and I didn't say anything.
Whoa.
But, 20 years later, he was absolutely right.
Right though, bro. Well, because if you think about it, most of the cats that are very successful say a lot of the same things, where they're just like, dude, you need to have a few focuses and just work on those. And very rarely is it a relationship. It's work, it's business, it's mentality, it's structure, it's habits. It has nothing to do with like any kind of physical. No, man, all that shit is there. I mean, they're a fucking monk about that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people know how much I'm into recovery or like celibacy, but I've just been through enough shit. Like I would never get this album done if I'm banging every hot girl I see.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that is.
Yeah. You gotta have goals.
Oh yeah, man, dude. And that's my bigger thing is like, I turned my TV off a long time ago. Like I stopped watching cable and all that shit and just kind of, I started choosing what I wanted to ingest, audibly and visually. So I pretty much just cut out most of what was going on. Even more so nowadays, as I get, shit more stuff, on my plate at this point, I've literally cut out more and more. It's to the point where what my normal routine was sit down on the couch, wake up, have a cup of coffee, maybe like some toast or a bagel, or maybe have a smoothie instead. But it was, the first 15, 20 minutes was usually sit, chill, allow my body to wake up, but I would turn on the TV. Didn't matter if it was like actually on something or if it was just the literal thing was just on and it was the home screen. I would just turn on my TV. Well, then I started that basically allowed me to continue to go to, well, let's see what's on. And then I'm channel surfing, like YouTube and stupid shit. And it's like, so nowadays where I'm at is like, dude, when I wake up, instead of turning on the TV like I used to, now I just turn on my computer because it's just like time to go to work. So I've swapped screens technically, but
if I'm going to turn something on, at least this is productive.
It's doing something and allows me to keep my focus on what, because it's all about us with the podcast and stuff and branding that and, building my life to make it easier so that we can have more time to do this and possibly get paid for it or just getting paid to be us or, whatever the fuck. Like, but dude, that's all like,
that's a crazy feeling.
I want to figure that out. Can I get paid to be me?
But that's the thing is,
yeah, you can.
Thank you. School him, bro.
I'm getting paid right now.
Thank you. Tell him more. Listen.
I made $88 on Facebook, and this girl on Iowa wants to drive all the way here to date me on Valentine's Day. So, yeah, dude, crazy shit happens. That's hard.
Right, dude.
I think it's the post from last night. There's this girl, and she tags a dude. And so I'm trying to hook him up, like play the matchmaker.
Right.
5 comments later, she's like, calling me cute and saying this dude's talking to other girls. And so when are we going to go on a date?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, I got to go.
Bro, dude,
it backfired on me, bro.
Yeah.
Well, but here's the thing though, is when you got put into that position, you were just like, bang, wall up, I'm done, like I'm out. And I mean, I would say like a year ago, my focus was becoming very finite, and I found myself in a couple of different situations where normally when something of that nature would arise, it was just like, hand in the air, I'm down. Yeah. Number 22, that's me.
But now you're like,
oh yeah, I hear that shit. I'm just like, wait, that's my mom. I gotta go. There's a fucking silhouette of where I was sitting, and I'm already out the door. Yeah, dude, cartoon style, fucking 2 counties out, gone. I got shit to do.
Roadrunner.
Yeah, man.
I have to do that because the girls I attract, they'll like try to get me to have like unprotected sex and say they're pregnant, and it just becomes this crazy toxic thing.
Hard pass. Yeah, no.
So now I just work on music and leave them bitches alone.
Do you?
Yeah, well, because that's the thing, dude. You ain't trying to mess with the bitches. If you do settle down, you want a woman or a partner.
A lady.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's the thing is,
there's like girls out here acting like dudes.
Girls out here.
You got dudes acting like girls.
Girls who like boys, who like girls.
I don't know what's going on. No, I mean, I can feel that. Like, it's confusing nowadays, right? I mean, it's especially I wouldn't want to have to be in a dating scene.
Well, see, and here's my thing about
suck.
my thing on all that is like, dude, I don't give two shits who you are, what you want to identify as. Just tell me what's up, and cool. I'm going to go back to treating you like a person. I'm just going to refer to you as whatever it is you asked me to. I'm still going to treat you the same.
I'm not.
It's never going to change. I treat everybody the same, man. I do. I work my ass off.
I'll treat you with respect. I'll call you what you want me to call you, but I will not have my government tell me to do so.
Well,
that's where I draw the line.
Yeah, man, but that's a whole.
200 years from now, when they dig us up, they're not going to give a fuck how you identified. They're going to say that one had a penis and that one had a vagina. Well, they're going to say, well, I wonder what they thought they had.
What?
No.
Yeah, but dude,
well, I'm curious about that because people are making changes, but when you dig yourself, or not yourself, but when you dig somebody up, like anthropologically to study them, your bones and your shape and the curvatures tell your culture, your age, your geographic location, whether you were born male or female. Other
oh yeah, no, they can draw a shit ton of information from that. Absolutely.
I think so much of this has gotten unnecessarily complicated, just for the purpose of
dude,
just for tribalism, really.
Well, see, that's why
I agree. Just for tribalism,
but that's why
because like the way I think about it. All right, the way I think about it is, I understand that this body is not me. You know, so I can get the concept of, all right, I was born in the wrong body, but I've always been a champion of love the one you're with. So I think that would also apply to your own body. It's like, you know, however you feel sexually, if you want to get together with somebody who's termed inappropriate for your gender, I'm not going to stop you. That's not my problem. My only problem is when you change something that God has already created. And
post it on Facebook.
Then the question, exactly. And then the question is, well, what about if there's a deformity? And I'm like, well, I mean, it's all a matter of choice. And who am I to stand in between you and your choice? That's a personal thing. But why do you have to force that upon everyone else? And why do you have to teach our kids about this?
And see, and that's where I'm like
force it on your kids.
Well, and that's where I'm like, that's the line that's been drawn that I don't, it's not what it is. It's the fact that it has to be imposed on me. Cause you know me, I'm accepting of fucking everything. I don't give two shits who you are, where you're from, how you were raised, color of skin, how many fingers you have, eyeball. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Good people are good people.
I've got 8 fingers.
Dope. That happens sometimes, bro. I know cats with 5 and not on one hand. I'm just saying. But, dude,
I don't know why I laughed at that. I just got a visual.
Dude,
they're like, wait a minute.
It's not a joke. I literally know a cat that has 5 fingers and it's between his 2 hands. Yeah, he doesn't have like one hand.
My shop
what's that?
My shop teacher didn't have a pointer finger.
So did
and I was like, I don't think I should be listening to you, bro.
No, you should.
No, you should.
He's the one that knows.
Because when I tell you,
dude, if
fireworks are dangerous, then you listen.
Yeah, if there's anybody who knows that this shit goes down, that's the motherfucker.
Okay. I don't know. We had some leftover firecrackers from the 4th of July.
Yeah, no.
When one of them went off in my hand.
Yeah, when the story starts, this is how you keep your fingers, and he's missing some. You're like, I'm listening.
I can't really see any fingers right now.
I just have like
everything just tingles.
I'm all numb and stingy.
Fire Marshal Bill going through my head right now.
Oh, that was the Jerky Boys. But
no,
I know, but thinking of
in the same
listening to people that are.
Don't you know that's dangerous?
But so my thing with, again, going back to that line that gets crossed is when you're being forced into it, as well as psychology teaches me that, like you were saying, dude, you got to deal with the cards you've been dealt. Now, if you've literally soul searched and gone to the depths of hell and back to find out who you are and what makes you feel what and da-da-da. I mean, if you've gone through it all and you're like, I'm solidified, this is who I am, which does not happen overnight. This is years of search and, personal work. When you get to that level and you're like, hey, I want my penis to be a vagina, dope, go do that shit. Here's the deal though. just be that person. Don't sit there and have to, because, here's the thing. I'm a heterosexual white male, which means I pretty much everything I say is racist and wrong, but I still feel
that's absolutely true.
It is. However, I still feel the need.
That should be talked about more often too.
But that's the thing though, is I don't sit here and talk about the fact that I'm white or heterosexual or male. I don't sit there and be like, I love fucking bitches. I love vagina. Like I don't promote that. So so that's my thing.
Right,
is
so
like,
why would you promote?
But that's what I'm saying. So my thing is like, I don't give a crap if you had a penis and now it's a vagina or reverse. I don't air my dirty laundry. You know what I mean? My shit is my shit and I keep it to myself. Doesn't mean that I won't talk about it, but I'm not going to sit here and brag and be like,
that's my whole point.
Hey.
Like, why does your sexual orientation have to come into the social realm, the social arena at all?
And that's another kicker.
You know what I mean? Like,
but then when they do that and they're like, well, why are you saying things about
and it
sex?
starts over
it's like, because that's what you're basing it on.
It starts over stupid stuff like bathroom use. And I would say,
dude, that's when we just
generally
bathrooms.
speaking, if you dangle, you go in this one.
No, dude, Europe, it's all open, family. It doesn't fucking matter. Everybody uses the bathroom. Who gives a fucking
if
shit?
it's across the board, then that's fine. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But
I mean, what are we going to have one day if we keep taking it down this ridiculous course? It's like you'll have 16 different bathrooms to choose from.
Well, and that's the
Depending
thing,
on how you feel.
Well, that's why I use a litter box.
Plus, it's just practical.
Perfect timing,
Let's be
bro.
honest.
Perfect timing.
It really, it saves time. It's efficient.
It's clean.
Low
And,
cost.
and people give me weird looks.
And when you scratch it,
Like they've never seen a white guy sitting in the middle of the street. But you know what? That's their problem, not mine.
when you scratch it, it smells like flowers too. So that's nice. It's
Absolutely.
Mine's lavender. It's nice. It's calming.
I like the jasmine.
sometimes I just like to curl up in it. You know, when it's clean, obviously. But
But yeah, no. So
It all depends, man.
well, I mean, depends is getting into the market.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's.
I was going to set that up for my next line, but thank you.
About peeing yourself and shitting yourself.
That was a good transition.
This is what happens here, bro. Because that's the thing. Even though you're not in studio, it's the same, man. Like we all get linked at some point. We all start talking the same shit, dude. It's like chilling in a garage.
If you wanna
sit
feel
at the
human.
kitchen table, come see us. Fucking right,
That's
dude.
your favorite new.
Dude, that is
ran with it.
It's
Yeah.
going to be on our business cards and everything else. Dude, you laugh, but this is
I want a
fucking
business
true.
card.
I'll make you some, bro. You want? I mean,
It's easy enough to get them, you know.
I mean, it's. I don't.
I think after I'm done with music, I'm going to be like one of those Eric Thomas or Dr. Billy Allsburg types of guys just going around talking to suicidal kids.
But dude, well, Nick Cannon does that shit. I mean, a bunch of cats do this stuff.
Nick Cannon?
Yeah, dude. We found this out. So Nick Cannon actually goes. JD, tell him what's up because you fucking remember better than I do. She's the fact checker. Oh fuck, I know this. Yeah, unmute yourself first.
Yeah, right.
But she's like, oh, I'm gonna look something up. No, you should be pulling this from your memory. You know what's up.
You will wait,
Dude.
Do you guys like Nick Cannon?
I mean, I don't know him personally. The information that I'm aware of him, what I've seen him do, if you were to take as much of that knowledge that I'm aware of, in all honesty, he comes across as somebody who actually gives a shit. Doesn't mean that in his personal life he's not a douchebag. However, from what I'm to understand, like he's making better in the world. So.
And he did bang Mariah Carey, too.
I'm just saying.
I think they married each other.
Oh, he got kids with her, too.
He gave her twins.
Yeah, he hit that shit raw, bro. Oh, yeah.
Man,
Okay,
so
so
who
what
am I to judge him?
specifically would you like to know?
I mean, anything and all of it. I mean, what? Because he was saying he went to a prison or multiple. I mean, you were. Yeah, Nick Cannon, like he was doing his personal like community give back shit. You were talking about that.
Oh, man, that's something I forgot to bring up.
He does a lot of philanthropy.
That's what I was asking.
That Dr. Billy Allsburg's actually going to do the intro to my album.
Dude, is this like for real? Like, are you like it's?
Yeah, he hearted it and everything.
Oh, shit.
You know that.
So I don't know how much it's going to cost me, but he might. I haven't even went over $600 and I have like 4 legends on this album already.
Bro, I mean, you sent me a leak a while back with the EDM remix with Chris Calico and shit. I let them listen.
Yeah, I was actually just working on that when you called me.
Dude, that's what's up. But so I didn't give it to him.
I
didn't give it to him. I just let him listen to it. I didn't, you know what I mean? But still, like, dude, dude. Plus, I mean, I'm a Tech 9 cat, so I love all, like, dude, honestly, I'm a Midwest cat, because, I mean, we had Tito on.
Yeah.
We started talking about Slug and Atmosphere and LP, especially when Killer Mike and him got together and started doing Run the Jewels. And, I mean, just, Idea and Abilities, like, those kind of cats. Like, dude, the Midwest.
Picture this. I'm a bag of dicks.
Yeah, dude, right?
Aesop Rock, man.
But yeah, dude. Brick by brick, I build House for Fallen Angels. Like, who writes this kind of shit?
Aesop Rock.
Who would you guys' favorite modern artist and your favorite 90s artist?
Musically?
Jeez.
Yeah.
I always have trouble with favorites.
Or Bob Ross. I mean, if you like Bob Ross, I respect that.
I mean,
I'm not very good at painting trees, but I'm going to paint a tree anyway.
I used to just watch.
Dude, I used to smoke a lot of weed back in the day. You get home from like high school, like burnout, fucking Bob Ross is on. You're like, fucking right, that squirrel snappy.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that until I was 30.
Tell you, bro, you're 31.
Look more like 30.
But yeah, no, all right. So, shit. I mean, musical current. Oh, wow. I mean, that's a really good. Because I mean, this is. I've had this conversation with a few cats recently. The music of today is not quite the same, and that's me being very polite about it.
It's fucking trash. I'm not gonna be polite about it.
You said not disagreeing, but you said,
well, it's all studio stuff.
Dude, but like we were talking about,
cookie cutter, fucking
and auto-tune, and dude, when I listen
baby bum bullshit,
when I listen to a track and you're mumbling and or getting that whole, that up and down fucking auto-tune bullshit. No, auto-tune is there to like finite. No,
why did it sound like you were sucking a dick?
I mean, you heard what you heard. Hey, $20 is $20. But that's the thing is like auto-tune, when that shit came out, was about, rectifying the little itty bitty components, those little pieces that it's like the recording wasn't quite perfect and they're just trying to like rectify that.
You said rectify.
Dude, I did. But when you're using it now is like, it's like you said, it's cookie cutter. When all of a sudden you're just like, oh, we'll just put auto-tune on and everybody will buy it. Fuck you. I don't want that shit.
Gingerbread man? Gingerbread?
T-Pain.
T-Pain?
What'd she say?
T-Pain. And she's like laughing.
I like T-Pain too.
I mean, dude, you know what? How about this? I would say current, like most recent that I've listened to music wise that was enjoyable but also thought provoking. I would say Run the Jewels, LP and Killer Mike together.
Run the Jewels. Okay.
Well, I mean, just because again, dude, like, so this is, I didn't know about Killer Mike as a rapper. I found out about him when he did his.
He goes so hard.
Well, he did his Netflix show, which was like 6 episodes or something, and it was, I forget what the name of it was. JD, can you look this up for me? Killer Mike Netflix series, something about the United States or whatever, and he really just he did like a deep dive into some interesting things and ideas, and so I got to know him as a community member, thought-provoking, intelligent entrepreneur type that also happened to be a rapper, which is how we got to have a Netflix show. So
that's hilarious because that's how I discovered Action Bronson, and that's actually how a lot of people discover my music.
Right? But that's what I'm saying though. Like when you get individuals like that, when they use rap as a platform to do good in their world and their communities, and I find out about that, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit, you rap too? Oh, with LP? What? Dude, because I mean, I knew about like Def Jux and LP and Idea and Ability, like all that shit. So when I heard like, and I was just like, Run the Jewels, Killer Mike, LP, I was, motherfucker, where have I been sleeping under a rock? What is, dude, my mind was just more than blown.
Dude, bro, Aesop blew my mind away. Aesop was the one that blew my mind away.
But he's lyrically intelligent.
Rocky?
No, Aesop Rock. Just Aesop Rock.
Oh, Aesop Rock, okay.
Yeah. Big difference. Yeah, I mean, no disrespect to Aesop Rocky, but, not the same guy.
Aesop Rock.
Were you talking about Watch trigger warning.
Yes, that was yeah. Because I mean, dude, that's so. I've done the quote many times where Killer Mike was talking about his great uncle and about community. And Killer Mike was trying to explain to his great uncle that the community was crap because, people didn't care enough and, there wasn't enough heart for the hood. And he was blaming the people. And his great uncle said, nope, that is incorrect. It is actually that we as your elders did not do a decent enough job to teach you that your community is beautiful, needs to be appreciated and respected, that it made you want to come back after going to school and whatever else and discovering the world. It didn't make you want to come back here enough to make it even more beautiful. So we're the ones that failed you. And Killer Mike was like, dude, from that moment
I love that accountability.
Right? And dude,
right.
And Killer Mike literally said, he was like, that was one of my pivotal moments of life where he's like, that changed my perspective about fucking everything. He was like, he was like, fuck, it's now, he's like, it's no longer my fault. It's now my fault. So it's not like, we weren't
back on you where you can do something about it.
Yeah.
Too,
he was trying to dismiss it and put it on other people and say, hey, it's this, that, and the other. And he's like, fuck no, it's my fault too then. Shit. And that's when he started holding himself more accountable and just ran with it, man. And then again, realizing who he was from that show and learning that fact, I had that much more respect and appreciation for him. So then when I found out he was also a rapper and then with LP, I was just like, this is damn. Yeah, I would say Run the Jewels
what can't you do, man?
Right? But yeah, no, Run the Jewels.
I wish I could have hung out with Prince, bro.
Right?
Prince?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one legend I'm sad I'll never get to know. I would love to pick Prince's head.
Him and Jimi Hendrix. Talent. I would say Jimi Hendrix as well. I would put them two on the same kind of level. There was just a musical expression and understanding. Like
he was a ghostwriter for a number of years, even though like everything that came out wasn't all from Prince himself, but like he sold a lot of his stuff.
He talks about Mariah Carey as well.
I mean, it's Prince, baby.
And record deals.
Hey, but you know what? Here's the thing. I'll tell you what. The one thing I love most about Prince, like hands down, the coolest thing that I could ever say about Prince. Every individual.
Dave Chappelle show.
Nah, fuck yeah, dude. That shit's hot too. But no, so any interview I've ever seen where somebody was talking about Prince or brought up Prince to anybody who knew him, and they did any kind of thing to paint him a light other than just being dope as fuck because he's Prince. Every single individual that was a part of that conversation instantly nipped it in the bud. It's like, as soon as they realized that's what they were about to say, they're like, I'm going to stop you there. Prince is an absolute sweetheart. And it was just like, oh shit. Everybody who's ever known him is hands down. Prince is the fucking man. I'm like, dude, that's dope shit. That's hard as fuck to do.
That's power right there.
Right?
Did you grow up in the Rick James era? I don't even know who he is except for Dave.
We were coming out of the tail end of it. We're late 80s. We're late 70s, early 80s babies. So I mean, he was still on the scene, but I mean, we weren't. I
was born when Star Wars came out.
What you were?
Why you gotta brag, bro?
That's my year.
Nobody likes a bragger, bro.
Do you guys like Star Wars?
Fuck yeah, the original three though. The original three. Okay.
I mean, I've watched the other ones, but the original three.
What about Star Trek?
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Some, not all.
Nah, the old shit. The OG. See, I'm an OG cat though. I like all the OG shit.
I have probably seen in one time or another all the old ones, but
I've definitely seen every single one of the old.
There was way more made after that, but
yeah, but that's the
Next Generation and all that.
No.
But I never.
Which one came first?
What's that? Star Trek or Star Wars? Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Star Trek.
Okay,
yeah, I believe that's correct.
Yeah, no, Star Trek was first because they were also Star Trek was the first interracial kiss ever broadcasted on US TV.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah, between Captain Kirk and Lieutenant Uhura. Yeah, black woman, white.
I had a black girlfriend in Lincoln.
I mean, I've dated many women in the past
of all types.
This is I live in Nebraska.
I did you. You don't get me.
Well, then that's quite a feat.
Hey,
I guess.
Man, it's dude. I tell you what, out where I'm at, it's always snowing. Just saying. Hey,
it's always snowing.
Hey, dude, it does not change color much here. Is all I'm saying. However,
if I didn't meet this girl, I don't think we're having this talk.
What's that?
Because I was in a rock band before all this.
Rock band. Oh shit.
Yeah, my band was called Corporate Manslaughter.
Corporate Man, dude, that's a dope fucking name. Yeah, Corporate Empire.
Yeah, and we would do like a Days of the New covers, Nirvana, Korn.
Fuck yeah, bro.
All right.
You know, even Sunshine Down.
Nice.
Dude, I'd fuck with
So
something.
that's where I was at from like 16 to 19.
Well, yeah, I mean, dude, when I was like 16, 17, 18, the shit I was doing was like grungy rock kind of
Yeah.
dumb shit. Simple.
Power chords.
Yeah, a lot of power chords and grunting and grovels and
like headbanging. Where
I also used to have hair back then.
you have to do the headbang, otherwise it doesn't sound right.
It doesn't.
I don't know why. It's just
how the physics
I think
work.
It's something to do with the rock gods, I believe.
I can agree to that.
Something in that area.
I think that is a truth fact.
But yeah, if you're not doing that,
If you got to paint the word picture. You got to. People can't see this shit.
if you're not banging your head, right?
The way you say it sounds weird. I'm just saying.
That's what it's called, headbanging.
Headbanging.
So let me.
Jonathan Davis.
Violently forward and back.
Dude, I love Jonathan Davis. But yeah, what's up, Jimmy?
So he actually got
yeah, go ahead.
warned by his doctor he had to quit and headbanging because he was causing brain damage.
I mean, how do we know it wasn't there before? I'm just saying.
No, I think that was his argument.
Right? I'm just saying. Because, I mean, he lived a very troubled life.
Look,
Could have been pre-concussed.
As keep doing it, the room won't spin.
What were you going to say, JD?
I was going to give you your answer back to Nick Cannon and the jail situation.
Oh, shit. That was like 20 minutes ago, wasn't it?
I've been waiting for a minute where I could give you your answer.
For a girl like you.
So Nick Cannon is going to college on top of everything else at Howard University.
He's going to school right now, too?
HBCU.
Shit.
But his class, he has a specific class that's called Inside Out Crime and Justice Behind the Walls. It's actually taught at a DC jail. So he sits down in a DC jail once a week for 3 hours and takes the classes with the inmates and learns with them.
Nice.
So they can understand, the indifferences of the whole like criminal system and stuff like that.
I can just see all these hard.
I would rather have Ice Cube teach it to me, though.
Wait, say that
I just don't know
again.
what it is about Nick Cannon.
Did you say that one more time? I don't think
I'd rather have Ice Cube teach it.
I'd rather have Ice Cube teach me about that.
I mean, well,
I'd want Nick Cannon
No,
to teach
Nick
about
isn't
comedy.
teaching it. He's a student sitting with them,
Right.
learning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He just shows up to the jail, and the class is inside the jail with the inmates.
I'll be honest. I would want Ice-T over Ice Cube. And I love me some Ice Cube. I'm an NWA, Raiders, West Coast. I'm all about the black and silver and all that shit. But
Ice-T.
I see.
Colors.
Science is lemonade.
Ice-T, you going to take Ice-T?
Fuck yeah, dude. Come on. That motherfucker was in Colors. You shitting me? As well as he also taught me face down, ass up. That's the way we like to fuck. I mean, come on. That dude.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, and plus, hey, he married a fucking porn star and he makes porn. It's just like, they're just like, it's Saturday. You want to get the camera out? Fucking, he's the man, dude.
He was on The Masked Singer.
I don't doubt that. Ice-T's the man.
I want to check.
I've had that opportunity presented to me recently,
Oh.
and I kindly turned it down.
What is
But they were going to pay me about $10,000 a month to make videos.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, so the first time.
I thought you were talking about The Masked Singer for a second.
No, I mean, he be masked and somebody be singing. I'm just saying. Dude, why do you always go to that? I'm just, it's just, you did it first. Freudian. I said, you went to the other. I'm just saying there's something Freudian about that. We can talk on break. It's, it's tree of trust, your safe space.
We're definitely gone over.
That's what she said. Yeah, we got to get a break so we can get back.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
this is
Take us out, number 2. Who does number 2 work for? That's right, buddy. You tell that turd who's boss.
it's been another green room
It hasn't been another green room.
with your friends, Mr. Gemini.
That will happen. Philly D.
Clickety clack effect. Check a Miss JD.
And special guest.
That's you, bro.
Oh, am I supposed to sign out?
Yeah, of course you are, man.
Come on, man.
It's green room. Do whatever
I don't know what
you
the
want.
fuck to say.
I mean, you say bye.
See you guys a little bit.
Right there, you go. Push
There we
the
go.
button.
All right, so
Come back another time.
If you want to continue the conversation, hit us up at ITY, directionsinmusic.org.
Or paint a fluffy little cloud with a happy little squirrel.
You could do that as well.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't stop you if you...
If you do, please send it to us.
Or you can reach us
email us to
individually.
get that address at
GEM.
We're just going to put a little bird right here.
Directionsinmusic.org.
It's a happy little bird.
No
A happy little bird.
No episode is
That
the
was
same.
fucking
That
on
was
point.
really good.
Dude, that was fucking scary
That
good.
was kind of creepy.
Oh my God, dude. I was like, dude, oh.
I think I have to burn some sage in here. After
I
that.
know,
That's
shit.
like-
I was like, who brought the Ouija board? What the fuck just happened? Why did the light flicker?
What's going on?
That's my sister.
Actually,
Lights flicker and there's a happy tree on your wall. Like,
That's
I don't know.
It's the fucking Conjuring in here with Bob Ross.
It's like the worst kind of infestation. It just leaves art behind.
Dude, that is scary fucking good. That's pretty fucking good, bro. I think we found your niche. Bob Ross voiceover work.
You spend a couple years falling asleep and or waking up to the sound of that voice, you know, it just gets ingrained, I think.
I don't know. But yeah, we got to go, bro.
Yeah.
So, I guess we're good. We can.
I don't know.
All right, cool. Well, then,
Are you good?
Be good to yourself. Be good to everything else.
Much love.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Bye.